everyone, welcome to Lilybug's Library, or welcome back. So today we're going to do my October TBR, and we're doing something a little different, so it may work great and it may be a disaster. So let's find out which it is. And I've got my Halloween shirt on, so I'm ready with my skeletons, and we're all set to go. So I made this board, and it has, oops, goes this way, has all the numbers on it. And so we're going to spin to get a few numbers, and then we're going to decide which ones for the TBR. So there's 20 numbers on there. I'm going to pick 10 for what I'm reading in October, because along with those, there's going to be a couple of arcs and things like that. So I figured 10 was a good number to start with. All right, so I just have to get my wheel, so give me 1 second because I forgot that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the wheel. We're doing it low tech. I'm just doing it off my phone. So let me, oh goodness, all right. So let me bring up the wheel, and we're going to spin. And it is number 9. All right, so let's find 9. 9, 9, 9. Okay, so here is number 9. And I taped everything inside of it, so we're going to see if I can actually pull it out. Here we go. Yay! It is Murder at the Magical Bookstore. Okay. Okay, so it's actually Murder at the Magical Bookshop. And I'll just read you a little bit about it. It says, I just inherited the family bookshop from my grandma. The grandma was murdered, and I think I'm next. With the killer hot on my trail, I have to stay sharp to stay one step ahead. Thank God I have Varden. He would rather die than let me go it alone, and it feels so good to see Charlie again, although I would never say it. I can see him looking at me the way he did in high school. When a second body is found, it's not just human friends who show up to help. A mysterious stranger, a protective cat shifter, and even the powerful secrets hidden within the bookshop all rally around me. That sounds interesting. All right, so that's the first one. Let's go with the next one. So let me get my wheel. All right, are we ready? And spin. It is number 4. All right, let's see what 4 is. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. I think I forgot to cut out this one. See, I knew there'd be a glitch in there somewhere. All right, so I'm going to reach in behind and pull it out. I promise there's no shenanigans. Okay, here we go. Number 4. It is Skeleton in the Family. That's great. I'm excited about that one because I've been wanting to start that for 2025. So to get it started a little bit early, I'm happy with that. Okay, supposedly this is working again. So in case you missed it, last pick was number 4, and it was a skeleton in the family. So we are going to move on to the next one. If it didn't show up, I'll edit it in later. Okay, so here we go. Number 2. All right, so let's find number 2. Let's hope I punched out the thing. Oh, I did. Okay, I can see the lines. All right, so number 2. Get up here. This always works better on Price is Right, doesn't it? Still gonna have to reach around the back because it's stuck in the back. Okay. All right, so let's see what number 2 is. I Bury Dead People. All right, so let's take a look at that one. Okay, so I Bury Dead People. Smart, sassy, and drop-dead insensitive, Pip Lessis has learned the only way not to upset colleagues is to work alone. She's completely unsuited to the job in the service industry, and yet when she inherits a funeral home, she figures it's a good fit for her personality type. Dead people don't require small talk, right? Pip discovers her new small-town business can't prosper without the support of the community, and when she starts accusing the town folks of a murderous conspiracy, well, they'd rather invite a serial killer in for tea and toast than trust an outsider. And Jamie Everest, her largest competitor, seems determined to strike a deal, but when he reveals a surprising truth about his deceased wife, Pip believes he might be slightly unhinged. Okay, so that should be interesting. I don't know how to think about that one, but it sounds interesting. Okay, so let's pick our next one. And that's 3 so far, I think. 3 or 4. Okay, let's go for our next one. So I'm going to bring that up, just trying to make sure everyone can see it. And here we go. This one is 15. All right. So we're doing a double digit one here. Let's see. Way down here. And can I feel the paper? Maybe? Where did it go? Oh my gosh, I hope it didn't fall out. Oh, no, it's stuck inside. Boy, it's really stuck. I'm working on it. Okay, there we go. All right, so it is Fangs and Frenemies. So that one sounds really cute. Okay, Fangs and Frenemies. So it's the first in the Blue Moon Bay Witches series. And it says Hazel Greenwood's magical career and love life are finally looking up at 28. Take that, shallow beige witch mom and sisters, and everyone else who ever made her feel like an outcast just because she inherited Granny Sage's powerful green magic. But when a mean girl from the past goes missing, Hazel's suddenly thrown back into old high school dramas, romantic rivalries, and angst. To clear each other's names, these supernatural frenemies must set aside ancient grudges and learn to trust each other. So that one sounds good. A little bit of Mean Girls vibe there. All right, let's check the next one. And that one was number 4, so let's see what we got for number 5. Ouch, Dudley. Oops, that one didn't go very good. Let's try it again. It is 16. All right. Let's see what we've got for 16. Way down at the bottom. So we're going to reach in. Ooh, I can actually feel it this time. Good. I didn't tape it too much to the back. Oops, but I'm pulling out the cup. We're doing well here. Obviously, this is still a work in progress. Okay, so this one is Pumpkin Spice Scare. Okay, so Pumpkin Spice Scare. Sorry, I forgot to grab the page, so give me 1 second here to find it. I meant to do that before I hit play, and I didn't. Where are you? You know it'll be the last one, right? Okay, Pumpkin Spice Scare. It's number 4 in the Cupcake Crimes. And it says, when mischief and mayhem are targeting the staff where Charlotte works, everyone is a suspect. After Charlotte McKay stumbles upon her co-worker's body, theories about who could be targeting the staff at Bill's Diner take on a life of their own. When secret shames are brought to light, it seems everyone could be a suspect in the small town of Sweetwater Falls. All right, that sounds good too. All right, and let's see what we've got for the next one. And I should be lining them all up so I keep track of how many we've got. I believe that was 5. So we've got 5 more to go. All right. $13. Nice witchy number. All right. Let's see what we've got for 13. Oh, I feel it. Maybe. Come on. Ah, almost got it. Almost got it. Ah. There we go. All right, what have we got for 13? It is The Modern Girl's Guide to Magic. That's great. I was really hoping for that one. I didn't know where I put it. I didn't know where I put any of them. But I'm glad to get that one because that one was one I had been looking forward to reading. Okay, so A Modern Girl's Guide to Magic, and it's Charming Cove number 1 in the series. So here's the deal. I'm a magical disaster, a witch from a family of witches, and the only one whose magic blows up in her face, which is why I came up with my rules. 1. Never get involved with magic. 2. If you must get involved, do not enter a competition to win the biggest magical fortune in England. 3. And definitely don't fall for Callan Hawthorne, the sexy billionaire mage who you've hated for years. Well, that sounds like it's going to turn out really interesting, doesn't it? All right, so that's more like a paranormal romance, so that should be good. All right, let's see what we've got next. So we are going to spin the wheel again. 8. All right. And I don't think we didn't do 8, I don't think. I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm hoping they don't do any doubles because that would be, we just spin again, but okay, I still feel something in there, so that's good. I think next time I better figure out a different way to keep them in there without taping them down. It's coming. Oh, I think I'm ripping it. That's not good either. There we go. Yay, got it. Okay, so this one is called All Wands on Deck. I love that name, that title. Okay, so All Wands on Deck. It's the first in the Hallow Haven series. And cute cover, although I have to say the girl looks quite young, but maybe that's just AI. Sadie Alden got on a plane with no intention of looking back. She sold up her cafes back home and took up an opportunity that looked too good to be true, a beachside cafe on a remote island where no one knows her name. Doesn't that sound like heaven? Well, things are never simple. News of her arrival seems to travel fast across the island of Hallow Haven, but the locals know things about Sadie that she hasn't told anyone, things that even she doesn't know. She's barely started a tour of the place before she's dragged into a cellar to dodge the incoming storm. Her new friend Kate insists that Sadie accompany her on a damage check around the island. First stop, the cemetery. It seems that there is one extra grave and it's been uncovered by the rain. Okay, that sounds creepy and good, I guess. We'll see. I mean, it looks cozy, so fingers crossed. Okay, so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 3 left to go. So let's spin our wheel again. 20. All right, let's try 20. All right, and try to get it open again. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. I'll try to think of one between now and Christmas. I might use it again at Christmas, we'll see. Okay, got that one. All right, so let's see what this one is. Magic hidden, magic found. Okay, so magic hidden, magic found, and it's #1 in the Weird Words and Witchcraft series. And it says she's always been a bookworm, but when surprising magical powers emerge, will she find the courage to write her own story? It says Juliet yearns for the kind of adventures she reads about in her beloved books and would like nothing more than to find a way to make a difference in people's lives. At the same time, she can't deny how much she loves her cozy bookshop and her routine, if only an emerging magical ability to find lost things wasn't threatening to disrupt her peaceful life. So that one sounds good. Sounds, kind of exciting with finding some hidden things. All right, so I think we've got 2 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. All right, and there's still quite a few in there that that I remember sounding really good. Even a couple that weren't Halloween or paranormal. They were like just fall, but I haven't seen any of those yet, so we'll see. All right. 1. All right, we had the first and the last. All right, so let's see what was in the first one. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. I'm gonna have to go back here to get this one, I think. It is stuck in there good. Okay. So for anyone who buys dollar store double-sided tape, works really good. Okay, this one is Dating Dracula. All right, so we will check that one out. Okay, Dating Dracula. And it's number one in the Dating Monsters series, which sounds really cute. It says, "You know, I really only had two goals in life: unearth the truth about vampires and become hella famous. Nowhere on that list did I have die or get turned into a bloodsucker. But guess what? Life doesn't always go according to plan. Now, thanks to an unfortunate back alley encounter, I'm the newest member of the Undead Country Club, fangs, coffin, and all. And my savior, sire, whatever, freaking Dracula himself." So that sounds interesting. I'd love to see where that one goes. All right, and this is our last spin. So let's see what we get. Oh, 8. Nope, 7. Okay. 7 I don't think we've done. Okay. I was a little worried it was going to be 8 because we did that one. All right, so 7. Let's see here. Uh-oh. I guess we did 7 too. All right, we will have to spin again. Nothing in 7. All right, so let's see. Figured at some point we'd have to get ones we'd already looked in. 11. All right, let's see if we have anything in 11. Come up here. Yep, it's there. It's just stuck. Hang on. Here we go. Okay. So let's see the last one. The Farmer and the Bell. Okay, that's one of the ones that was not a paranormal. So we'll take a look at that one. I also think that's a short story, so I may still pick another one. But we will take a look. Okay, so I was right. The Farmer and the Bell is a short story. It got beautiful fall vibes on it, though. I like that. It says, Axel Hawthorne has spent years cultivating a peaceful life on his family's off-grid homestead, far from the noise of the modern world. But when Bell Parker, a vibrant influencer, arrives with a reality TV crew, his quiet existence is upended. Suddenly, he's not just tending crops, but dodging cameras and the undeniable chemistry between them. So I think that one sounds really cute. So I am going to do one more because that is, like I said, a short story. Oh my goodness, that scared me. That was... Apparently I had used the wheel a little too much and it wanted to give me an ad, which scared me half to death. Okay, so here we go. Last one. 10? I don't think we've had 10. All right, let's take a look. 10. Nope, doesn't look like it's been opened. Pull it up here. And get the paper out. There we go. Okay. All right, let's see. Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So that one I've been meaning to read, and I'm excited I get to because, again, it's more fall than it is paranormal, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so the Pumpkin Spice Cafe is number 1 in the Dream Harbor series, and I'm sure some of you have already read it. It says, when Jeannie's aunt gifts her the beloved Pumpkin Spice Cafe in the small town of Dream Harbor, Jeannie jumps at the chance for a fresh start away from her very dull desk job. Logan is a local farmer who avoids Dream Harbor's gossip at all costs, but Jeannie's arrival disrupts Logan's routine, and he wants nothing to do with the irritatingly upbeat new girl, except that he finds himself inexplicably drawn to her. So that one sounds really good too. So I think that was a nice mix of a bit of everything. So it didn't get quite as much paranormal fantasy and things like that, although I did have some in there. But really think I'll enjoy a lot of what we did find. And I think it went pretty well, all things considered. So might not have been the easiest or the shortest TBR, but I'm glad that you stuck with me for it. All right, talk to you soon, friends. Bye-bye.